Last season on KateModern.
Have you ever lied to your friends? My name's not really Kate. When I first met Charlie, she asked me my name. And I said Kate. She's introduced me to her friends. In fact, I'm seeing somebody. And he thinks I'm Kate too.
I just get bad vibes off her. That video last week was just weird. All that, oh yeah, Kate's not my real name. I'm actually called Tara Wara Chessington Smythe.
Do you not see how important this is? Stop filming.
I hadn't really slept much. Explaining to everyone that I wasn't Kate was something I just felt like I had to do. I grew up in a good family and I went to a good school and I was supposed to grow up to be a good girl. I have problems. Changing my name isn't something I'm planning to make a habit of.
What are you telling me that today for? But you could have told me that yesterday or the day before. When did you book this doctor?
This is absolutely ridiculous.
How can you expect me to trust you?
Tarriq, please.
And that, my friends, is why I'm single.
What's happening to me? I bumped into a guy. Turns out we were looking for the same book. His name is Steve and he's had memory problems all his life.
Kate doesn't want me to say this, but I know a creep when I see one.
What? I knew it. What? That he was a psycho. Who? Steve! While you were doing the funky chicken, I found this flyer for this weird religion called the Hymn of One. And they're into kidnapping and murdering young girls.
A lonely girl, 15. Those kids in America. The Order? Do you really believe in a secret society? Killing girls and using their blood for eternal life.
You know that weird religion that Steve's a part of?
Yeah.
Right, well 2 weeks ago they supposedly killed a girl in America called Brie. It's called Trait Positive. It was in that stuff Tarriq was looking at the other day. He's left it on his computer.
My girlfriend's in there, you gotta let me in there. Kate, her name's Kate and I think someone's trying to hurt her.
You know, if you'd have told me on Friday night that I could still be attracted at the end of the weekend to a woman who peed into a glass, a cup, and an empty bottle of Vimto, I would have said you were mental.
You're right. I've been an absolute idiot. I mean, how come Steve just magically appeared when all this started happening?
I told you that Hymn of One stuff was weird shit. And now that specialist, he's dead.
I know.
Well, come on, I think you should come with me. Steve, this starts tomorrow. You better beware, because I am going to hunt you down and I'm going to find you and figure out what the hell you have done to Kate.
Talk!
Why don't you ask Gavin?
Makes a change from chasing around after your mental girlfriend. What have you been doing anyway? I went to a Hymn of One meeting last week, Tarriq. That's what Steve meant. Alright, happy? Is that a crime? And can you blame me after all that weird sacrifice stuff on the internet? Yeah, I wanted to check it out for myself. I'm not the one who's assaulting and kidnapping people. Kate's that far from some serious trouble.
They say you're evil. I just want to know what's going on and why. Just like nobody was in that body bag on Saturday on Carnaby Street. I mean, is this all for my benefit or some subterfuge for the Hymn of One?
I think he's a watcher.
A what?
Look, they're hired goons that the Hymn of One employ to observe and protect trait-positive girls.
My father wants to meet you. He wants to answer some of your questions. Decode that for the time and the place.
I'm not a quantum phenomenon. I'm a normal human being. You can't just go around drugging people on your own accord.
Yeah, to be honest, Gavin, you're not going to understand it on just one meeting.
Yeah.
You can't understand the Hymn of One on your first attempt. It takes time, you need vision, you need to really get through all that. Finding out you're trait positive isn't something you can come to terms with overnight.
What are we doing with ourselves? We're meant to be making a go of this business, not making peace between your mental bird and her creepy friends.
I don't really understand what happened today. I should have said something. something to that claw woman. But at that moment, all I could think about was Kate. And she was running so fast, I didn't catch up to her until she got to our street.
Kate, what's the matter? Kate!
My name's not Kate. You've got no idea who I am.
Tarriq, thank God you're here. You're never going to believe what's happened to Kate.
Mate, honestly, you should have seen the video. She was out of her head. Look, would I be here if it wasn't serious? She said her name wasn't even Kate and we didn't even know who she was.
Yeah? Then why do we care? Why do we care?
I'm going to find these Him of One weirdos myself.
What are you doing here?
Look, Kate's gone missing. She got in some dodgy black van and I know that your stupid religion was somehow connected to it.
Charlie, this is ridiculous. Of course the Him of One have got nothing to do with it.
You can't just look Michelle Claw up in the phone book. We think she's part of the Order. We think she's an elder.
She's a what?
She's an elder of the Order, Charlie. Infinitely more dangerous than a Him of One.
What?
Ceremony girls take a long time to be conditioned. They're given a special diet of minerals and brainwashing before they can undergo the ceremony. So, if we can find Kate soon, then we still may be in time to save her.
I think the only way I'm going to clear the Him of One's name is to expose this Michelle Claw.
We're here to meet Steve. That's right, creepy Him of One Steve. Apparently he's got something really important to show us. Oh my God, we've got to go and help Tarriq.
I've got to call the police. No, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
We can't.
For God's sake, Tarriq! This is all your fault.
Looks like a tracking device.
Oh, great. So now they know where to find us.
You, quiet boy, give me the camera now! Give me the camera!
He'll have to shoot me first.
No! Run! Kate. I didn't want to be found. I needed space to think. I mean, Charlie, I appreciate your concern, but you've got to stop running after me. Selfish, inconsiderate, two-faced bitch.
Turning Kate trait negative is plain ridiculous.
All I've heard from Kate is that stupid video that she posted. I've watched it over and over and over again and I just can't make any sense of what she's trying to say.
Alright. Lee, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry for the way we treated you.
And I'm gonna give you one more chance to get your software. No, a real chance this time.
I borrowed a lot of money from someone who is not going to be interested in late repayments. Yeah, I made a mistake.
Look, this must be the place. This is where Lee put the pin in the map.
We don't even know what we're looking for.
Hello, Gavin and Tarriq. Now, I know how keen you are to get your precious software back. Oh, how did you get on with that clue I gave you? Hey, you better hurry up, because time is ticking.
What do you want?
Is Charlie there?
No, she's not in. What's it about?
You're Gavin, aren't you? Look, here's my card. I'm really interested in all the blogging you and your friend's been doing. Maybe we could talk to you about it?
Look, I don't want to be on TV, and if I do see myself in it, I'm going to sue. Leave me alone.
All your videos do is ask questions, Charlie. Questions! Our documentary will find the answers. Are you Dr. William Griffin?
Yes, I am.
The same Dr. William Griffin that was supposed to be found dead in his carnivore practice, what, about a few months ago? This is a message for Charlie, Steve, and anyone else who cares to watch it. I now know what I have to do. Finding and saving these girls is what I was put on this planet to do.
Of course she's gonna get involved. She's gonna go running around looking for all those new trait positive girls and you're gonna chase after her like a little puppy dog. And so the tale goes on. Spiralling ever downwards and dragging us all down with it.
Now on KateModern.
So you on the Australia flight, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, Australia, eh? What you doing back here? You must be mad, sweetheart. Look at the state of the weather. It's summer out there, isn't it?
Yeah, 40 degrees when I left.
40? Struth. So what was you doing out there then?
From there.
The whole visiting family, was ya?
Something like that.
I bet you had a few barbecues while you was out there, didn't you? You lot bloody love a barbecue, don't you?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie. Hey?
Just here, thanks.
It's 58.40, please.
Thanks.
Thanks very much.
Oh, you can keep the change.
Cheers, thank you. Be careful round here. You heard some girl got killed at the weekend.
Yeah, I heard. Thanks.
We catch up with Julia, who informs us that she's vlogging from her new account. She's in quite a chipper mood as she's just landed a new job with a new entertainment streaming company called JustIncredible.tv. Now, the company is only 41 days till launch, and she's excited about her new prospects, even though she is starting at the bottom working as a food and beverage runner. After work, Julia is taking a stroll near Kate's old apartment when she makes a disturbing discovery.
Hey! 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 What, you off telly?
No. Yeah, actually, yeah, kind of. Why?
So what, you paying for a story?
Maybe. What happened?
Some girl got killed here.
A girl? Well, what girl?
I don't know, like she got stabbed, didn't it? There was blood everywhere. There's even some on the wall in the shape.
Shape?
Yeah, it was nasty. Like she even had a camera on her.
A camera? What camera? What kind of camera?
I don't know, it was a Sony or something. It was definitely a video camera though. But the tape was missing.
Right, yeah, cheers, alright.
What do you mean cheers? Hey, where's my money, man? Hey!
Surely can't be.
Charlie wanders around the old apartment, and it's here that we get confirmation of Julia's grisly find. Kate is in fact dead, and Charlie commences to deliver a heartbreaking final farewell to her friend. We also get a revelation of her true relationship with the mysterious Kim that she kept bringing up during season 1.
I miss you, Kate. I'm so sorry I wasn't here, and I don't even know if I should be saying this, but we wanted to, all of us wanted to say something to you. All of us who loved you wanted to leave you a message, a last message. I'm sorry I wasn't here, and I'd give anything to have one more day with you. You know, you lit this place up, and you made me feel warm, and you lit me up, and how could someone take you away from us? Someone so precious, someone that we loved. You used to think my singers were disgusting, and I would go so mental at you when you touch on my stuff, and now I just wish that you were here with me. You'd tell me that I did the right thing coming back. You would tell me
And it was okay that pretending to be Kim's aunt was so hard. Rose is her mum now, not me, but you would tell me it was gonna be okay. You were so happy. And we were in Devon last summer before you went away with Michelle Claw. You were so happy away from everything. And you couldn't sleep then. You couldn't sleep. And now you can sleep. You can sleep. Good night, Kate. I miss you so much.
Julia decides to visit Charlie and offer an emotional support in the wake of Kate's death. Later on, Steve also drops by and the trio spend the afternoon reminiscing about their memories of Kate. We also learn that no one has heard a word from either Gavin or Tarriq, as both seem to have dropped off the face of the earth following their arrest at the end of season 1. While sitting and talking, a shocking radio broadcast is heard that sends Steve into an uproar.
To a potentially telling development in the Brick Lane murder case. Sources today have revealed that some sort of occult symbol was found etched in blood at the scene of the crime. It is believed to belong to the religious group, the Hymn of One. Quite what the implications of this are remain to be seen, but it has been suggested that it could point to an occult ritualistic connection. And in other news, the estate...
No. I'm sure there's some explanation for this. See you later, Charlie.
Later that night, Charlie tracks Steve to a street corner where he is frantically spreading out leaflets about the Hymn of One. He is in total denial and strongly affirms that the cult had nothing to do with Kate's murder. The police show up out of nowhere and arrest Steve under suspicion of murder and is hauled away. It is here that we also learn Kate's full birth name, given as one Genevieve Stroff-Karen. Sophie, the KateModern vlog fan from season 1, decides to check in. She is stunned by Kate's murder and has started her own investigation for answers. Now, Sophie reasons that the best place to start would be Kate's and Charlie's old apartment. En route, she finds someone that she just doesn't expect to find.
Oh my God! You okay? That's Gavin! When did he get out of jail? How did he get out of jail? Okay, I'm gonna go and talk to him. Gavin! Oh, Gavin, it's me, it's Sophie. It's so nice to actually meet you.
Oh yeah, right. Hi, Sophie. Are you okay?
Well, yeah. How the hell are you? When did you...
Yeah, listen, I'm sorry, Sophie, I've got to go.
Gavin, wait!
Not now, please, Sophie, no.
Gav, please, I just want a quick word. When did you get out of prison?
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Gavin, please. Everyone's going to be asking the same question. This looks really weird. Did you get out before Kate died?
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Jesus!
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just really confused. Gavin, what's going on?
All right. I got out of prison because the order made sure the case never went to trial, okay? And now that I've said that, I'm sure you'll all think I'm involved in it, so I'll leave you to formulate your conspiracy theories in my absence, all right?
What do you mean? Why did the order stop the trial?
Think about it. What would have happened if that case went to trial? There would have been all sorts of people all talking about Kate and the Order and Michelle Claw and the Watcher or the Shadow or whatever his name is, and they couldn't have that now, could they?
Well, no, but why would they just stop the trial going ahead?
I don't know. I don't know how, but they can and they did. And to be honest, I'm shitting myself. Just let's not forget what I was doing when I got arrested. I've got to go.
Have you got somewhere to stay?
Yeah.
Charlie? Charlie, it's Sophie. I want to help.
Julia updates us. She tells us that her workload has increased due to the deadline of JustIncredible.tv's launch date approach. She also expresses concern for Tarriq, saying that since she learned of Gavin's release, she's been endlessly leaving messages for Tarriq, hoping to reach him. He has not returned any of her calls or texts, and she's becoming increasingly worried.
Hey, so my trip to see Charlie didn't exactly go as planned, and now I'm more confused than ever. Gav's out of prison, and apparently the order shut down the whole case. Speaking of the order, I can't stop thinking about that Hymn of One logo at the scene. I mean, did someone do it to try and implicate them? Or did Kate draw it to show that they were involved? Or I've heard people saying that it might have been like a ritualistic killing. Oh, it's so horrible. The whole thing just gives me the creeps. But I've got to find out more. I'm going to go to the Hymn of One headquarters and see if I can find out some more information. Well, this is the place. I found one of their flyers. It says there's a meeting here today, starting at 5:30. So I'm going to try and have a look around before it starts and then maybe hang around for the meeting.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Steve, Jesus, you scared me.
Tend not to use the J word around here, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, cool, sorry. What are you doing here? I thought you'd been arrested.
Yeah, I had, but now I've been released. That's what happens when you get arrested despite there being no evidence against you. And there's no evidence against me because it had absolutely nothing to do with it. They questioned me for a bit and they had to let me go.
Oh, right. I mean, I didn't really think you could do something like that.
Of course I couldn't. My God, as if this isn't hard enough as it is.
I know. I'm sorry. Look, Steve, I'm just trying to find out what happened. Why do you think there was a Hymn of One symbol at the scene?
I don't know. Look, I just want to put a few really savage weeks behind me and go to my meeting, okay? If you really want answers, then maybe you would do just as well to come inside. Find out yourself.
I think you might be right about that.
Julia's boss calls a meeting to introduce a new hire that will supposedly be the new face of JustIncredible.tv. Julia is shocked to learn that it will be none other than Lee, Gavin and Tarriq's disgruntled employee who later stole their sensitive software. She's even more dismayed to learn that she'll be acting as his personal assistant. We hear from Gavin, who tells the audience that he's had it rough the last few days after getting out of prison. He's extremely worried about the order continuing to harass him even after engineering his release. In the meantime, he's crashing at his aunt's place and has even landed a job as a dishwasher at a downtown restaurant. During one of his breaks, he tells of his plans to attend Kate's memorial service as he wishes to reconcile with Charlie and possibly learn more of the Order's true motivations for releasing him from jail. During the somber mood of Kate's memorial service, several people give emotional monologues detailing their relationship with a murdered young woman. During Steve's speech, someone interrupts him that sends shockwaves through the crowd.
Just before she... Well, not long ago, I gave her this book, so I know she didn't get a chance to read it. Therefore, I'd like to share some of the words with you all now. And with her, if she's listening. How dare you? You have got nerve to come out here after what you did to her. I don't know what you're talking about. You are the murderer. You've got no right to show your face here today. You need to get your facts straight. Calling me a murderer. You can't control your temper.
I think it's time for you to go, mate.
Me go?
Yeah.
Why? I'm not the one with anything to hide, and the police know it. I've been honest with everyone from the very beginning. I'm not the one who's hiding out like he has something to hide. Are you talking to me, Steve? Yes. I am talking to you, Tarriq. Where have you been? Hiding away? Running off? Maybe you're the one who should be in a police cell. You bastard!
Stop it! Not here!
Go! It's alright, leave it!
Just give it a rest.
Thank you. Just come.
What have you done?
Nice work, lads. Really nice work.
You won't get away with this, Steve. I didn't do it, Tarriq. Believe me, I'm gonna find out who did.
Why are you so shy, Steve?
I just am.
What does that mean?
The way he used to look at her, it wasn't normal.
Please let him go. What is going through your brain, Tarriq? You've got to have more than a hunch to go around accusing people of murder.
He knows more than he's letting on. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Charlie finally returns to work, where she is informed that despite all that's happened, she's actually been promoted. While getting acclimated to her new office, she's unexpectedly interrupted by Steve. He explains that he now has suspicions that the police have been bought off by the Order, as they've called off the investigation into Kate's murder. He pleads with Charlie to help him find out the truth behind her death. With her new work responsibilities and her fragile mental state, Charlie just wants to put everything behind her. After a few days, Steve manages to track down the internet cafe that Kate made her last vlog from. He negotiates with the owner and obtains the surveillance footage from that night. What he finds sends him into a tailspin.
Patricia Nelson was the last person to see Kate alive. Well, as far as we know. Like I say, I don't want to make any rash judgments here, but I really, really need to speak to Patricia. It's Patricia, right? What do you think?
Having a change of heart, Charlie arranges a meeting with Steve and Tarriq after learning out what Steve had found on the surveillance footage. Steve and Tarriq agree to call a truce, and the trio now set their sights on finding Patricia Nielsen.
It's just you and me. Patricia? Charlie? You got my message?
See you later. Can I get you anything?
No, thanks, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, if you need anything, I'm right over there.
Cool, thanks.
Just see you in the night.
The order?
The red light from the burger left her cannon.
Look, it's the only protection that I've got.
It's okay.
I don't think it was you, but I can't be sure.
I guess you want to know why I was with Kate that night.
You obviously didn't get a diary for Christmas then.
No, my notes. Look, I'm not a journeyman anymore, Charlie, but if you trust me, then you'll trust them.
And this is all the notes you have since you got fired?
I've been working with the FTO. It's an underground anti-order movement.
And you tracked down Kate?
We didn't get the list. I told her we could help deactivate the trait positive girls, but
she didn't trust you.
Kate didn't trust anybody. It was difficult. In fact, it was a liability. She just wouldn't believe in us.
So you just let her wander off on her own?
No. We could have protected her, but look, she broke away. She wanted to do it alone.
And then she was killed.
There's more. We, that is the FTO, learn of a ritual linked to the order.
Some kind of ceremony?
No, this is different this time. It's entirely unscientific, but great powers can supposedly be drawn from the murder of a trait-positive girl. Charlie, we believe it involves the drinking of blood rather than the conventional life-extending ceremonies.
Conventional?
Oh, well, it's to say that we haven't seen it before. I think it's been done by an extremist breakaway group, a splinter fraction of the hymn. Look, they did this to Kate. We believe they're being led by this guy.
Gotcha.
Tarriq!
Calm down. These guys bothering me.
Hey, no, they're fine. No, he's with
Hey, calm down. Hey, what are you doing, man? You're touching me.
They're with me, honestly.
Hey, go make a panini or something, alright? Calm down.
We
don't want any trouble.
We don't want any
Look, honestly, they're just with me. They're really.
We're with her. We don't want any trouble.
Fine, well, hurry up and get out.
Hey, chill out.
Good one, guys. God, I was just this close to. I was this close.
And we were worried about you. It's all on tape, right?
Yeah, I was just about to. Guys, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Forget about the truce. Forget about it. It's over.
The day after Charlie's disastrous meeting, she spends a grueling day at work where she emails people for an upcoming company event late into the evening. As she's just about ready to leave, she starts to suspect that someone is watching her.
It'll be too soon. Hello? Hello? Patricia! Jesus, you scared the crap out of me!
I'm sorry, I don't mean to scare you. I've got to move a little bit more incognito these days. Can't have the order know my every move, right?
Look, I'm really knackered and I've got to get home and get a good night's sleep because I've got a big day of work tomorrow. I really appreciate you coming down, but can you please make this quick?
I understand, I've got to be quick myself. Can't stay in one place for too long, it's too risky. I just came to finish telling you about what I started on Friday.
I know this book. It's by Rupert Van Helden, the guy that Steve loves.
That's right. Unfortunately, I have some information that Steve might not like. The FTO have a mole in the Hymn of One. We've been getting reports tying this guy back to the experiments I was talking about on Friday.
The blood drinking ones?
Yes.
Do you think he killed Kate?
Yes.
But doesn't he live in the States?
Yeah, but he was in London at the time of Kate's murder. Look, Charlie, I know it's an awful thing to think about. The pictures I've seen concerning the experiment have the Hymn of One's logo manifested in blood all over the scene, just like Kate.
Well, what are we meant to do?
Nothing. For now. He's coming back for a book signing in a couple of weeks. I suggest you talk to him then while you're out in the open.
So that I can get my blood sucked too?
I hardly think you're his type. Besides, I can't do it. It's too risky. You ought to know far too much about me. Think about it, Charlie. I'll be seeing you.
Things are getting crazier and crazier by the day. I mean, again, I'm left not knowing what to think or who to believe or anything. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I guess I could start by reading this and finding out what he's got to say. I mean, officially got to say. I guess it's another sleepless night for me then. Brilliant.
After being all but written off by Charlie, Steve has become obsessed with finding out who killed Kate. But his drive to find her killer morphs into a more fanatical need to clear the name of the Hymn of One, as he believes it to be a conspiracy smear campaign against the organization. After finding the same book handed to Charlie by Patricia, Steve is now convinced that the mysterious FTO is the one who murdered Kate and are actively trying to frame the Hymn of One. Tarriq and Gavin arrange to meet up. However, the latter is horrified to see that his friend has the same Finding the One book given to Charlie and praised by Steve. The book is written by a man named Rupert Van Helden, and Tarriq says he's been looking more into the man. Gavin is becoming worried that Tarriq is starting to be influenced by the dangerous cult, as he now possesses the book, but also a Hymn of One recruitment form. Tarriq tries to reassure him that it's only for research purposes only, but Gavin only gets angrier. The pair get into a heated argument and part ways. After a few days of hijinks at work, Charlie is interviewing a few prospects for a potential new roommate that she's put in an ad for. About ready to give up, she finally finds someone that catches her eye.
Spokesman Rupert Van Helden.
Yeah, Julia's gonna get a kit off.
And Lee is gonna be beaten up by a girl if he's not careful. Can you believe Justin thought I'd go through with that? What a prick!
What is he doing here?
Tarriq!
What?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
So, how you been?
I've been alright.
And how did the interview go?
Well, he said he's got to see another couple of candidates, so we'll see, but I'm confident.
So you did well then?
Let's hope so. Thanks for letting me come along, by the way.
Oh, no worries.
Is he alright?
Lee, what are you doing? We can see you, you know.
What do you mean, what am I doing? What are you doing? Letting that psycho come here? Have you come to batter Rupert Van Helden, or have you come to beat me up, Tarriq? I'm not here to beat anyone up. I just came here to watch. Alright, you can come in. Don't say anything. You just remember who you're trying to get a job with.
Oh, come on, just go in, Lee. Ignore him.
So, Rupert, what do you say to the critics of the Hymn of One who accuse you of preying on the weak and the vulnerable?
Well, I think it's a very interesting question, and it's one that gets asked quite often. And whenever people do ask it, they always seem to use this very interesting word, which is the word prey. And I think it's very telling because, as a spiritual community, I think that it's actually a fantastic word to describe what we do together with people. I mean, if you're asking me whether we embrace the poor communities and the people who need us, then of course we do. Any application of faith or belief in any sort of organization would always try to reach out to those people. We're proud of the fact that we use those people and bring them into our community and give them a place to grow.
Okay, that's it. Thanks very much.
Great, thanks very much. Aha! The Chaos Merchants cometh.
Hi, we're from justincredible.tv and we're here about the Spiritually interview.
I think we all know that's not really why you're here. Oh, well, you're here to find out whether I killed your friend, Kate.
No, we really are here about the book signing.
Right. And what about him? You part of the film crew, Tarriq? understand, I really do. And I really am very sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm not just in London for a book signing. I'm aware that someone is trying to implicate the Hymn of One in your friend's murder, and I intend to put pay to those ridiculous rumors.
Right.
I assure you, I will prove that these accusations are nothing more than the creation of a load of deluded, spiteful fantasists. And in doing so, I hope to help you to find out who really did kill your friend.
So, there's no truth in the theory that Kate was killed by this bizarre Hymn of One ritual?
Oh, please, I've never heard so much crap. Look, I'm sorry, but you can understand my anger at such a scandalous claim. Look, I assure you that I will show these accusations for the lies they are, and you will see that they are nothing more than the product of the vengeful morons that call themselves the FTO. Okay, now, let's get down to business, shall we? So, little buddy, what do you want to ask me?
What's your favourite religious building?
Well, it really does depend on what you consider a religion. I mean, any place where people go together to commune, to talk.
Wow. Didn't expect that.
Tell me about it.
So, what do you reckon?
I don't know what to think, but I think he's weird.
Oh, I don't. I think he's, just something different.
Tell me you fancy him?
No, I didn't say that, Tarriq.
Look, just don't forget why we're here in the first place.
Yeah, okay, point taken.
You know, he wasn't exactly what I was expecting either.
No, not at all.
We next see Charlie raging through the apartment and scolding her new roommate for allowing all of his friends to continue to crash at the new place. Out of nowhere, Van Helden drops by and offers his condolences on Kate's death. He tries to explain away Charlie's understandable suspicions and instead tries to blame the FTO for spreading unfounded lies about the Hymn of One. After he leaves, Charlie is confused on whether or not to believe his story. She again reaches out to Patricia for another meeting.
Hiya, yes, it's me behind all these fabulous flowers. Justin's been really sweet about the whole boobcast incident, so not only do I get to work in Kew Gardens, I'm also a producer now. Yes, Justin apologised and said I was due a promotion. Now that Rupert Van Helden thing didn't really go as expected, and Tarriq's still confused about where he wants to go with things, so I'm kind of just going to let him get on with it and,
Aye.
just...
Okay. Alright. Big man, nice. Okay, fizzle. Hey.
What are you doing here?
Oh, nice to meet you again, Julia. Juju, JTV's new technical manager.
That was meant to be Tarriq's. So, you should not have gone for it.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right, actually, that is how job applications work. Wait, hold on. Hello? Is that the job police? Oh, great. No, apparently I am still JTV's new technical manager.
Gavin, that was Tarriq's job.
Well, yeah, but unfortunately I've got 10 times more experience than he has, and I taught boldly everything he knows about technology, so, you know. Well. Lee. Hello. I'm your new technical manager. I'm really looking forward to working with you again.
No, Gavin, you're not doing this again. No, things are different this time.
Hero huddle! Come on, team, let's group hug. You two, Jules.
Come on.
Buddy bundle.
Here we go.
Buddy bundle. Oh, it is so great having a gang of old mates working together.
Oh, yeah.
It gives me a warm feeling inside.
Yeah, me too.
I can see it. I can see it in your eyes. Mm-hmm. Come on, Jules. Let's have one for the album. Right, anyone needs me? I'll be in my office. Team!
Yeah.
Team!
Thanks, Justin. Call me if you need any technical support. Yeah. I'll be happy to help.
Oh, Nate, are you alright?
Can I have another cup of tea, please?
Steve seems to be falling deeper into obsession as he scours the scene of Kate's murder. He is unexpectedly interrupted by Van Helden, and the young man seems to be starstruck. Apparently, Van Helden is not only a chronicler for the Hymn of One, but also one of its top leaders. Van Helden works his charms on Steve, promising him that he's going to expose the FTO and that their religion will indeed be exonerated. He drops off some flowers in respect for Kate and tells Steve about an important meeting over at Hymn of One headquarters, to which Steve dutifully follows. After Gavin scores the job that Tarriq had been hoping for, he seems to have reached his limits. He informs Julia that he's going back to India for an undisclosed amount of time to clear his head and get away from all the painful memories, especially those concerning Kate. He gives an unceremonious goodbye and simply walks out. Later on, Julia breaks down in grief.
Rupert, what are we doing here?
Today's a glorious day, Stephen. Today is the day that we expose the FTO as frauds and we exonerate the Hymn of One.
Here?
That's right.
What's this place got to do with the FTO?
Well, I had a Hymn of One member pretend to align themselves with the FTO, and in doing so they were sloppy enough to let us pinpoint their HQ.
And that's what this place is?
That's right.
So what are we doing here?
Well, we're gonna go say hello.
Are you kidding? No, they'll kill us.
I think I'm gonna take my chances.
No, I'm not sure about this.
It'll be alright. You trust me, don't you?
Of course.
Good. Let's go.
Okay.
Here goes nothing. Hello there, ma'am. We're friends of Jeffrey's. I was just wondering if we could have a quick word.
He's upstairs.
Thank you so much.
What's going on?
You'll see. Boys, calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. Contrary to what you apparently think, it's not really my game.
What do you want?
I want you to start telling the truth, Jeffrey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want you to admit, on camera, that this whole little crazy story about me being somehow involved in Kate's murder is nothing more than a fabrication of you and your little friend, Raymond.
I can't say something that's not true, can I?
Well, I think you proved you're quite good at that, actually, Jeffrey.
Well, I'm not saying anything. You did kill Kate. You killed her in some weird, freaky religious ritual.
And if you really believe what you're saying, then do you have any sort of proof that what you're saying is true?
You've only got to look around, man. It's all over the net.
See, that's very interesting that you say that, because I have been looking. And it seems that the only mention of this apparent ritual can all be traced back to the same IP address. No prizes for guessing where that's registered.
You can't prove anything.
Oh, but you see, I can. I really can. And you can't. So, just be a good little boy and tell us that you fabricated the whole thing.
Never.
You know, I was really hoping that I wasn't going to have to do this. I'm not sure if you're aware of British defamation law in the case of Keith Williams versus Smith, but you will become intimately acquainted with it if you don't retract your last statements.
What?
Do you want to be sued for libel? Oh, that goes for you too, Raymond.
All right, man. It's all made up. It's nothing like the hymn of one ritual. Rupert had nothing to do with Kate's murder.
Raymond!
What? I can't get sued. My mom will kill me.
Thank you. So, Jeffrey, you gonna tell us why you did it? Or should I call you Mr. Griffin? Look, I'm really very, very sorry for what happened to your cousin Dudley and your Uncle William, but I assure you, what happened has absolutely nothing to do with the hymn of one. Your hatred's misplaced.
What would you know about it?
Well, I know that holding on to anger never solves anything. Maybe you should come down the hymn of one sometime. We can have a chat.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I understand. If you ever want to talk. Come on, Steve.
Oh, that was amazing! And what a couple of geeks they turned out to be.
They were just a couple of mixed up kids. You know, grief makes people do stupid things.
Yeah, I suppose. Still, that was great. Maybe people will finally get off the hymn of one's back now.
I'm afraid I don't think so. Anyway, look, I'm really sorry we didn't get any information that might help you to find out who really did kill your friend.
Yeah. But at least people will know it wasn't you now.
That's true. Well, look, Steve, it's been really delightful to meet you over these last few days.
Well, yeah, likewise.
But I'm afraid that I need to head back to America on official business. Tonight.
Oh.
It's okay. I'll be seeing you around.
Sure. Bye, Rupert.
Have a good flight, Steve.
I will. Bye.
During a road trip on assignment for JustIncredible.tv, Charlie learns that Michelle Clore is about to exhibit some of Kate's stolen artwork in nearby Edinburgh. Without telling her companions, Charlie speeds off to confront the woman, but leaves her friends stranded in the process. Gavin, Lee, and Julia then race in pursuit of Charlie. Gavin, Julia, and Lee manage to track down Charlie from a news article detailing Michelle Clore's art exhibit in downtown Edinburgh. Inside, they find Charlie tearfully looking at a slideshow of Kate's art, before an old and sinister face from their past emerges from the shadows.
Didn't expect to see you here.
Why are you doing this?
To share Kate's work with an audience as a tribute to her.
A tribute? What, after you killed her?
Charlie.
It all makes perfect sense. Who had the most to lose from Kate telling people what she saw when she was with you? You! And who is most interested in getting the list to find the girls to use it for the ceremony? That'd be you again!
Charlie, please. Whatever you think, it's just not possible. I was away on Arctic Island from the 2nd of January on an artistic retreat.
Dang it, I'm supposed to believe you, am I?
You don't have to. There are plenty of people who can tell you where I was. The staff at Heathrow gave my jet clearance for takeoff, not to mention the videos I made while I was on the island. I asked Kate to come with me, but as you know, she was very preoccupied. It's a brutal waste of a fragile night. It upsets me too.
Don't! I don't want your sympathy.
Charlie, I understand how you feel, but I really think you should move on. And I don't think that filming your every move and posting it on the internet is very helpful.
Thanks. It's so nice to know that you care.
Fair enough. I think you can come up now. I think I've had about enough of your spying on me, don't you?
Are you okay, Charlie?
Hello.
Hi.
You enjoying your freedom?
What?
You must realize it's because of me that you're free.
Yeah, of course.
Don't worry, I don't want anything in return. It's not as sinister as you seem to think. I thought you'd lost your way and you were forced into doing what you did. religion preaches forgiveness, Gavin. We refuse to press charges against you for running into our place of worship on New Year's Eve with guns.
Thanks.
You were led astray then, but I urge you, Gavin, and the rest of your friends, move on with your lives. It's really the only way to get over what's happened.
Sorry, is this Springer's final thought?
I think we should go now.
Yeah. Come on, Charlie. Come on.
Oh, Charlie! If you really are set on another new tech, may I suggest you ask your creepy friend Steve where he was the night Kate was murdered? What?
Let's get out of here. Come on.
Is it just me?
Or does anyone else think that's what it'd be like if Andy Warhol was a Bond villain?
Come on.
Who's Andy Warhol?
Upon returning from the group's assignment road trip, Charlie finds that her new roommate has trashed the apartment. In anger, she kicks him out, but upon further inspection, she discovers a letter detailing her eviction from the building.
This is how it goes. All trace is gone. Any sense of what happened here? No Kate. No Rupert. I looked inside and all I had was them. No amnesia. Gets worse before it gets better. I screwed it. Crash and burn. I'm still here. Just backward. Got nowhere, got nothing. Got no one. So I heard what Michelle said about me. The cloister. Well, screw the claw and the stone she crawled out from. Don't blame them, dump it on the screw up. It's easy when things go your way. Faith. So we turn.
The eternal song's always there for you. Sometimes the volume's down there, or our ears are blocked. Sometimes the intro's too long. But you finally come to the right place. Have you heard of the hymn before? Well, don't worry, I'm not going to start singing it yet. Unless you want me to. I'm kidding, Well, I've been through some bad stuff lately. And the last year was tough for me. A lot of things came to the fore and I didn't recognise who I saw in the mirror. It's alright. You can carry on filming if you like. It's good to share your demons. The hymn's been helping me through it all. So, are you new in town? Maybe I can help you hear your song through all this noise. I'm Tarriq.
And with that, we've come to a halt in our journey through season 2 of KateModern. But as usual, we've got plenty of questions that need answering. Do we even know if Kate is truly dead? Is the FTO really just 2 kids holed up in a building attic? Is Patricia Nielsen as connected to the Fight the Order organization as she claimed? Just how powerful is Rupert Van Helden, and more importantly, can he be trusted? Just how did Terrence become involved with the Hymn of One after vowing to kill 2 Watchers? All that and more will be explored in part 2 of KateModern Explained, so stay tuned. Now, as with everything, you better stay sharp, always question everything, and of course, trust no one. We'll see you later.